Despite everything that's been going on between me and my brother, I've decided I'm not going to let it stop me from making regular based content. So, today in this video, we're going to be talking about the upcoming Saturday night's main event match card, and we're going to be predicting how the matches are going to go and who is going to win every single individual match. I've got to say, this match card is looking stacked. And when I say stacked, I mean more stacked and probably the most stacked that we've ever seen a Saturday night main event match card ever look like. All four matches on this card are for championships, which is just rare in and of itself, not even for just a PLE, but just especially for one of these shows. So I think there's going to be a lot that goes down on this show. I'm honestly pretty excited for the show. I don't know exactly if I'm going to be able to watch the full thing entirely. I'm just getting a new job and I'm kind of getting into the new groove of things. So we'll have to see. Obviously, if I do, I will try to get a review out as quickly as possible. If I don't, I will still try to get a review out. But I just want to be able to review it in a right way and not bash on any of the matches if I can't say that I truly sat down and watched the full thing. So nevertheless, we're going to get into it, and I'm going to tell you guys what I think is going to go down and who I think is going to win every single one of these matches. So let's get into it with match number one. The first match we are going to talk about is Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Honestly, this match kind of came out of nowhere. As you guys probably saw, I did not predict this happening. I did not see it happening either. I predicted that we were going to get Tiffany Stratton, or I didn't even predict Tiffany Stratton was going to be on the show. I predicted that Stephanie Vaquer was going to be on the show, and that was going to be it. But instead, we were getting Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. Now, this is coming after Jade Cargill just recently decided to turn heel and attack Tiffany Stratton. And honestly, it's for the best. Jade was not a very convincing babyface and not a compelling enough character to buy into. She just seemed like she was just that one-dimensional character where, oh yeah, I'm big and strong. You should be afraid of me just because simply for that reason. Now, this version of Jade Cargill is the star version of Jade Cargill. And we really haven't seen much of heel Jade Cargill, but I'm just going to say it now. This is probably going to be better than her face run ever could have been because she doesn't belong and she doesn't need to be a babyface. She is meant to be as a heel. And I think, honestly, I got to say my prediction is going to be I think Jade Cargill is winning this match and walking away with the women's championship. They're already protecting Tiffany Stratton by releasing a post on social media saying, she injured her knee. She's being evaluated. She still wants to go ahead with the match. You know what that means? They are protecting her. They're protecting her and getting her ready to take the loss. And what I say by protecting her is even though she's probably going to lose, she's still not going to come out looking weak. And there's going to be a reason that she ultimately loses. And that's going to be supposedly the evaluated knee injury. Jade Cargill, I think, is just going to take this championship. And I honestly think she's going to go on a hell of a heel run because her as a heel is more convincing and more scary than her as a babyface. I could truly concede Jade Cargill being a really good heel force and honestly a scary heel force. I mean, like I said, she's got that strength, but I feel like in the past year we've seen that she can wrestle, she can go, and she can bring it when she wants to bring it. And I think absolutely winning this championship, I think she's going to bring it every single match that she's in. And I think they're just really going to progress her character. And they may even eventually work to Jade Cargill versus a face Bianca Belair at WrestleMania 42, which honestly, I would love to see myself. But we're not going to get into WrestleMania 42 right now. Like I said, my prediction is going to be Jade Cargill winning the match and taking the championship from Tiffany Stratton. For some reason, I think the audio sounds a lot better when I hold the mic, so that's what I'm going to do. Let's move on to the next match. The next match on Saturday night's main event, which I actually did predict in my match card prediction about a month ago, and I can't believe I got it right. I can't believe we actually found our way here to this match because I firmly believe Triple H does not like to book these types of matches, but we got it anyways. A triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship, Dominic Mysterio, Rusev, and Penta. The match was made official last Monday on Raw, after Dominic cheated his way through another Intercontinental Championship defense against Rusev. So now we've got Penta, Rusev, Dom, triple threat match. Man, I don't know. It's kind of hard to predict this one. I feel like all three of them are pretty much okay, I can't say all three of them because one of them is a champion, but Dom or no, Rusev and Penta, man, they both deserve this championship. They brought Rusev back to the WWE, and they really have not done much with him. And I feel like giving him the Intercontinental Championship would make him possibly that scary force again. And then you could even make him go up against Sheamus to lose it to Sheamus because Sheamus has never won the championship. But then you've got Penta, man, and Penta is so loved in the WWE community. I love Penta. Everybody loves Penta, I feel like. If you don't like Penta, comment down below. Let me know you don't love him. But, he's got the talent, he's got the charisma, and he's got the character for it, I feel like. They've already ran Penta versus Dom, they've already ran Rusev versus Dom. It's a lot of matches that they've already done, but now with this triple threat, it really gives me the feeling that anything can happen in this match. What I'm hoping doesn't happen is Dom ends up cheating his way through the match again. Can't even really say cheating because it's a triple threat and anything goes. But what I don't want to happen is El Grande Americano coming out and costing Dominic Mysterio, or not costing Dominic Mysterio, but helping Dominic Mysterio retain the championship. I feel like that just doesn't need to happen. We've seen it from time and time again, and I feel like it would be really stale and just really generic of them to keep on doing the same damn thing over and over again. This match is harder to predict. I would love to see a new Intercontinental Championship crowned. I really would. I won my heart. In my real heart, I really want to say, you know what? I'm going to predict Penta to take the championship. But honestly, I don't think it's going to be that easy. I feel like Dom is going to keep holding on to this championship, whether it's through cheating, whether it's not through cheating, however the hell he's going to do it. I feel like he's going to. But if I had to fully lock in on somebody winning, I feel like Dom is going to retain. But if I will say, if I'm allowed to say in a prediction video who I want to actually end up winning this match, honestly, it's Rusev. I think Rusev deserves the Intercontinental Championship, and I think he needs it to bring some more seriousness back to his character. Because back in 2014, 2013, 2015, he was a threat to the WWE roster. And I want that feeling again, and I hope that they can restore that. But honestly, my final prediction, I'm going to lock in. I think Dominic Mysterio is going to retain this championship. I'm kind of getting sick and tired of his run. I know he's pulling all these heel antics with him and, he's doing all this and that. But honestly, it's getting old. It hasn't been the greatest run. You could say otherwise if you feel otherwise. But honestly, that's just how I feel. The next match we're going to get into, and these next two matches are going to honestly be a little bit harder to predict. I'm going to use this one first because I feel like it's the one that might be the easiest to predict. But we're going Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre for the Undisputed Championship. Honestly, all I got to say is I feel like this match needs a stipulation. And I can't, in my heart of hearts, see Cody Rhodes losing this championship at a Saturday night's main event unless he turns heel or he turns heel to retain. I do not want them to make Drew lose this match yet again. Drew is such a much more compelling character than Cody Rhodes, I feel like. And from time and time again, we have seen Drew McIntyre gets so close to winning, so close, but yet he constantly gets screwed by something, somebody, the ref, somebody cheats. I don't know. Either way, Drew McIntyre is constantly always getting screwed. The last time he held a world championship was back in 2024, and honestly, it only lasted for about 5 minutes until Damian Priest cashed in on him. I think it's about time Drew finally wins his championship. But I said that. I'm pretty sure about WrestlePalooza. I don't even know if I made predictions about WrestlePalooza or not. But honestly, in my heart of hearts, I was thinking, all right, Drew's got to win. They're running this match back. They're giving him another championship opportunity. Drew has to beat Cody here. And if he doesn't, I don't know where they go with the character. Well, what did he do? He lost at WrestlePalooza, and now we're kind of on the same run. But now we are starting to see a more compelling side of this story. We're actually starting to see the cracks in Cody Rhodes. He's starting to tease his heel run. He's starting to almost turn to the dark side, but we don't quite know if it's fully him. We have the mystery of who attacked Jacob Fatu. Everybody firmly believes it was Drew McIntyre. Cody is trying to make it really seem like it's Drew McIntyre. But in my heart of hearts, I think it's Cody who attacked Jacob Fatu. I think he attacked Jacob Fatu simply because he knows he can't beat Jacob Fatu, but he knows he can beat Drew McIntyre. I don't know where this match is gonna go. To be honest with you, I think it's gonna be a good match. Obviously, these both guys, they both can work their asses off and they can put on really, really, really good matches. But as for like the results, I just don't know exactly where they're going to go. And we do not know if this is the main event or not. We don't know if it's Cody versus Drew that's main eventing or if it's Jay versus Punk, which we're going to get into here in a minute. But I feel like if this match main events, we're probably just going to get Cody Rhodes coming out as the winner. And honestly, I think that's gonna who I'm gonna go with for my predictions. I'm just gonna go the safe route. I think Cody Rhodes is gonna retain the championship once again. There's gonna be some way. There's gonna be some sort of mishap that'll happen because honestly, Drew's story ending. Drew's story right now is more compelling than Cody Rhodes' story right now. He needs to win the championship at a big time stage, and I just don't think Saturday night's main event is where he needs to do it. I think it needs to happen at a WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, one of the big four, but just not at a regular Saturday night's main event. And I say regular just because, like I said, it's clearly not on the same level as a PLE, even though this match card does look like a PLE match card. I'm just gonna go with the safe route. I'm gonna predict Cody Rhodes to win. I don't want to. I don't want to see Drew lose again, but I just feel like it's coming. So anybody who wants Drew McIntyre to win, prepare yourself for the disappointment and just get ready to deal with him losing once again. And now for what I feel like is going to be the main event of the night is for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship. Drew McIntyre, or not Drew McIntyre, sorry, we just talked about that one. Jey Uso versus CM Punk. How did we get here? We got a battle royal on Monday Night Raw. Had a bunch, at least 20 up to 25 competitors in it. And originally, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed were both in it, but they decided to, be hard and stubborn with Adam Pearce. So Adam Pearce, you know what? He took him out of the match. I'm like, oh wow, okay, so we're totally going in a different direction. Could it be LA Knight versus CM Punk? Could it be Kofi Kingston versus CM Punk? Could it be Sheamus versus CM Punk? Could it be Rusev versus CM Punk? Could it be Penta versus CM Punk? Could it be Dom versus CM Punk? No. Instead, we ended up getting Jey Uso winning the Battle Royal, and now he faces CM Punk Saturday night's main event. I don't agree with it at all. I'm really getting sick and tired of this Jey Uso. He's starting to feel like Roman Reigns did back in 2015, being shoved down people's throats. I get it. He's a fun entrance. He has a really fun entrance, and if you're there in person, it's probably really fun to yeet with him and everything, but it's just getting old for viewers at home. And I don't know if I'm speaking for the majority, but I feel like I am in a way because I'm looking on the internet and I'm seeing comments. But as we know, WWE does not care about the internet's opinion, and they think the internet is just all fake. Like our opinion doesn't matter. It's what matters in person. And if in person people keep doing the yeet movement and they keep, doing the Jey Uso and getting behind Jey Uso, then they're just going to keep pushing them down our freaking throats. The whole run it back thing is honestly getting on my nerves. I thought it was funny how CM Punk kind of made fun of it, and it clearly got under the skin of Jey Uso. And I think even Jey Uso, the character and the wrestler, is getting tired of this whole yeet thing. WWE has just absolutely turned him into a merchandise cow, a huge just mascot for the WWE in a way. They've really got behind this whole Jey Uso character, and they think yeeting is just something that makes them so popular with the younger audience. And if it does, it does. But honestly, like I said, I'm just getting sick and tired of it. I personally do not want to see Jey Uso win the World Heavyweight Championship. Um, I really thought this should have been Braun Breaker versus CM Punk, but we clearly aren't getting that. Do I think Braun Breaker will be involved in some way, shape, or form? Absolutely, I do. And when I get into predicting this match, I cannot like I really want to say CM Punk. I want to just go, you know what? CM Punk's your new World Heavyweight Champion, but I feel like for some reason this match is going to end in a no contest. And I've seen a lot of people predict this thing. I think a lot of people think that the Vision, or whatever you want to call it, Revision, or whatever the hell their name is, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and even a couple new members could interfere in this match and cause there to be no world champion. I really feel like that's where we're heading. Do I think it's going to be a great match? I do. Um, I mean, Jey Uso and CM Punk kind of faced off before just a couple weeks ago in a huge triple threat match with LA Knight for the winner facing Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. But that was before they announced the whole injury. And Jey Uso, I mean, CM Punk honestly pinned Jey Uso clean. So I don't see any reason as to why CM Punk should take a loss to Jey Uso clean, unless we get a Jey Uso heel turn. Which, as of late, they've really been teasing it, man. They really have. From turning on his brother to telling him, Roman's in his ear now, and him and Roman are equals. He's just really getting in his own head, believing that I'm the tribal chief now, or I'm bigger than Roman, or I'm bigger than CM Punk, or I'm bigger than the rest of my whole family in this business. And he's got a point in merchandise sales and crowd interactions. He's got a point there. But as far as being loved and liked, I don't know if he's got a point there. He threw his own brother out of the Battle Royal to go on to face CM Punk at Saturday night's main event, which I thought was crazy. And we're just seeing a different side of him. And on Monday Night Raw this past Monday, they both had a promo where they're basically just saying, we're both willing to go to a certain length. And Jey Uso looked Punk in the eye and said, "Let's go then. Let's push it to there. Let's push it to the limit. I'll go as far as you're willing to go, or I'll even go farther than you're willing to go to win this championship." And do I think that involves a Jey Uso heel turn? I don't know. I can't say for sure. Do I see him joining the Vision? No. Would it make sense if he joined the Vision? No. So I hope that's not something that they are planning on doing. Like I said, this match is kind of hard to predict. If I want to go with a solid winner, I'm going to go with CM Punk. I think he's going to win the championship. But if I had to go with what I truly think is probably going to happen in the match, I think it's going to be a no contest. I think Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed are going to get involved, and they are just probably just going to beat the holy hell out of both of them, honestly. And then we might get other baby faces kind of showing up to come help them out, and this might build us on the way to War Games. We could even see an appearance from Brock Lesnar. Who knows? Because he is heavily, heavily rumored to be in the War Games match. Do we see Austin Theory show up and help Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed in the Vision just take out Jey Uso and CM Punk? We very well could. The reason why I'm having a hard time thinking about this match and trying to get a full idea on what I think could go down is because if they don't crown a champion here at Saturday night's main event, when do we crown a new World Heavyweight Champion? Do we wait? Do we just go to the next Monday episode of Monday Night Raw? Do we wait till Survivor Series War Games? If you wait till Survivor Series War Games, it's kind of in a tough position because you already are building this team versus team match unless they're going MFTs versus the Wyatt Six in War Games, but I don't think they are. I feel like they really are going to stick with this team of baby faces versus this team of big bad heels, which is definitely going to include Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Like I said, it's hard to predict. It's hard to see where WWE is going. They recently had a lot of creative changes, and they've already shown us that they are willing to push the envelope with changing anything on a dime with this whole Ilya Dragunov coming back, taking the title from Sami Zayn, which definitely was supposed to happen and needed to happen, but with just running back this whole Jey Uso thing versus CM Punk. I don't want Jey Uso to win this match. If I want to predict somebody and pick a single sole person to win this match and become World Heavyweight Champion, I'm going to pick CM Punk. But I think my final prediction is going to be CM Punk. But it very well could be a no contest. I know, it's kind of confusing. Like I said, I'm going CM Punk, but just be prepared for anything. If we don't crown a champion at Saturday night's main event, don't be surprised. I know I won't be. I'll be kind of looking out for it. But honestly, I will say I'm excited to see this show. Like I said, hopefully I get to watch it. I would love to watch the show from top to bottom. I just don't know because I am starting a new job. But I think it's going to be a good show. So if you can, tune in. If you watch it, comment down below on this video. I will try and get a review out when the show is over. And I will try and let you guys know what I thought about the show. Anyways, we're getting into a fun kind of month with wrestling. We're coming up on the John Cena retirement, last final match. If you haven't seen my video about me booking and how I would book that match, personally, go check it out. I think it's probably my most ambitious video yet, and I'm really just trying to switch it up on the content here. And also keep in mind, I'm still going to kick my brother's ass. I have not forgotten about what he's done, and there is going to be hell to pay for what he has done. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.